In this video, I'm going to show you how to duplicate and add in campaigns, a social ad that you're running. My name is Lori Ballen. I have a real estate team serving Las Vegas, Henderson, North Las Vegas, and Boulder City, and I personally live up here on the west side of Vegas called Summerlin. I'd very much appreciate your referrals. I'm an agent like you guys. I don't work directly for building KW Command. All right, so what we're going to do is on the left-hand side, we're going to go down here to campaigns. Next, we're going to go to our paid ads. You'll notice that many of the buttons and the names have been changing. So it's important to stay current on where things are because we've seen a lot of things moving around and being renamed, okay? So what you have here is a list of your ads. So let's just say I ran this Summerlin low prices ad and I want to duplicate it, but then I want to make some changes. All right, on the right-hand side, you have three dots. Click those three dots and click duplicate campaign. Okay, now you have two options here. The first is duplicate and run, and the second is duplicate and customize. If you duplicate and run, it will automatically bypass the approval process because you're not making any changes, and then it's going to run that ad again. So then you would have two occurrences of the exact same ad. You're not making any changes. If you want to make changes, go ahead and click duplicate and customize. So now what it basically does is it reopens that ad so that you don't have to retype everything and you can make a single change or multiple changes on your ad and then run it. So the first thing that you want to do is here where it says name and goal, you're going to want to rename this so that you know the difference between your first ad and your second ad. So maybe you're A/B testing and you're just going to change one little thing. Then you might call this one B, right? And the other one's A and this one's B. So you're going to change something. So we're going to leave attract buyers. And we just changed our name of the ad. Maybe you're going to change one thing in the main copy or one thing in the headline or one thing in the description. What I will tell you is if you are doing this for the purpose of split testing, running two ads the same way, make one change. Because if you change the title and you change the image, or you change the image and you change the interests, you won't know which one of those things had the best effect. Which one of those things made the changes, right? So you're only going to want to change one thing. So let's just say in this particular case, we're going to run the same ad. And let's see. I don't see, let's see, go to configure. There we go. Maybe we want to change the landing page. So in this particular case, I have a Summerlin homes for sale. And I'm sending them to a page on my KW website that has a list of homes for sale. Now, the drawback with doing something like that is that you get very little leads because the lead capture really isn't there. KW Command is running more like a Zillow type, and what I mean by that, don't get upset. What I mean by that is it doesn't have the forced registration all throughout the website, right? So like Zillow, they're allowed to search as much as they want, and then when they want to know about a specific property, then they click and register and become a lead. All right, so let's look at this. So if I were to look at this over here, we'll go ahead and open that page. Okay, so the idea is that they're going to land on a page of all homes for sale in Summerlin. So that works fine. But again, there's no forced registration. So let's just say they go, okay, I like this house. Let me look at this one. Okay, they can look at all the photos. They can browse. Now, when they click save or they click ask an agent or schedule a video tour, Then you see registration. So when you're running these Facebook ads, if you just send them to one of those pages, you have to know that you're going to get less leads. So the idea would be better to create a lead form ad first and then send them to that page, which is what I have here. And that's what we're going to work. Or you can build a standalone landing page that you send them to. Okay. So maybe I just want to change the button, sign up or apply now. I'm going to change one thing and I'm going to rerun this ad. Okay. So maybe this time we would run expert targeting, add or change interests. And we are going to look at interest and we're going to try to find maybe maybe is this one have new businesses? Interested in business, interested in small business, interested in home business, right? So maybe we'll do that. So we're going to target people that are interested in having a home business. Now, I can do that in Vegas because our reach is huge. We have 2.3 million people in the greater Las Vegas area that we serve. So we want to shrink that audience size down, right? So I'm going to run the exact same ad and I'm just going to change the audience. Now, what I'm going to do though is make myself a note up here. Instead of just calling that B, I'm going to say interest home business because I need to remember what I changed because it'll be too hard to remember otherwise, okay? And then duration and budget, I'm going to do the exact same thing I did before. I don't want to change anything else besides that one thing. And then I'm going to test and see how they did and compare. And then I'm going to click publish campaign. And then it will have to go through the approval process because we made a change. Okay, so you'll generally see it running like within 24 hours, something along those lines, or it would be rejected if it wasn't approved. So that's how easy it is to duplicate and run or duplicate and customize a paid ad in commands in KW command.